What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Rae.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Q.
And we are the Goddess Babes,
Welcome to the Goddess Babes Sip and Spill podcast,
where we deep sea dive into raw, unfiltered, heart-to-hearts between two best friends.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get wet, y'all.
It's gonna get wet.
Goddess gang, what the fuck is up? It's your girl, Q.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's your girl, Rae.
And today's spill is going to be more of positions, because we talked about it a little bit, kind of grazed over positions. And if you remember, Rae said this is probably going to take us a couple episodes. So we're going to cover more in depth on positions, fetishes, and fantasies.
Yes. So, let's get wet. Okay. So, we back.
All right.
Okay. That's a sexy specimen, that Matthew McConaughey. Anyway.
Oh my God. Matthew McConaughey's cute.
He is. Shout out to Matthew. Anyway. So, like I said, we back and we are going to get into some kinky positions. And we kind of had been talking about transparency and being honest. And so that's still out and about in this discussion that we're going on, but we're going to go more in depth, like Q said. So we didn't really talk much about positions in the last episode, but it was some good shit. So go back and listen to it if you haven't. So this one, yeah, we want to get into this and see how y'all feeling about being confident and comfortable in certain positions or requesting positions and, you know, discussing your fantasies and fetishes. Now, I'm just going to start with fetishes real quick, and I'm not going to tell, like, I don't think I have any, but that's a big one because, I mean, fantasies are big too, but it's got to be a no judgment zone. So you have to have that relationship trust in that honesty in there that I can say this and you're not going to judge me for it.
Right.
Like, that's a big deal because some of this shit get kinky. Like, it get nasty.
Some people's fetishes be, I'll be like,
it can get nasty. And I don't want to say, like, I don't like to say nasty because it's your personal preference, it's your prerogative. But some shit is just downright fucking nasty. Like, as far as sanitary and inappropriate or what have you. But like, in the grand scheme of things, it's typical fetishes like, you know, the little stockings or the feet or the, you know, certain body parts or whatever. Like, I don't think that's nasty. I don't like feet. I don't want feet on me, but I don't think a foot fetish is something that's nasty. Or I don't think somebody likes to fuck with stockings on or, you know, stuff like that. So that's my little bit on fetishes. I guess when we get into talking about it, like, would I feel comfortable with someone discussing their fetishes with me or like requesting that they tell me that they got a certain fetish and they're like, well, will you put on this costume and fuck me like this and what have you? Yeah, I will. I'll do that. It can happen. I don't know what the costume is, depending. Now, I want to say something real quick because would you ever play a slave and slave master? Or like,
no. The fuck? No. And if you ask me that shit,
okay, I was just checking.
We about to have a whole
because
situation.
I want to know. Like, I've listened to a podcast like and stuff before, and I know that it's popular, and I honestly don't know how to feel about it because I just find it funny because it's not funny.
Try something else. Run something else by me, but not that one.
I don't know why it's funny to me, but it's funny to me, and I know it's like I said, I know it's popular, but like I think it's funny because it's so wrong. But it sounds
why
fun.
Would you even?
It sounds fun,
and I honestly don't. I mean, I don't even know if that would be something that would.
It's your typical cops and robbers, and like,
I don't know if that's something that would come up in a same race relationship. I don't really know.
It wouldn't hit the same, obviously.
It definitely wouldn't hit the same. So I definitely see that as in a interracial relationship because I don't think it would. I don't even think. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I can't see it happening in a same race.
I feel like it probably
I think
could,
it would
just
be
depending
something
on
more
the,
of cops and
but
robbers,
it would be,
or
yeah,
I'm the billionaire and you're my maid,
and the
or
maid,
some type of shit like
type
that.
of stuff.
But as far as like actual like,
but that's play. That's boring. Let's spice it up. Let's
we're
be
not spicing
slaves
it with
and
slaves. We're not slave. No, ma'am. We're not.
Let's
no,
go
ma'am.
back to the plantation.
No, ma'am.
Let's go back to the plantation. Yeah, that's the one of them that's very, very interesting to me because it's so wrong. But like,
because I don't even know how I would even get into that shit. Like,
I wanted to be an actress, so I will role play damn near anything. I'm just gonna put that out there because we're playing a game, like whatever. But I will say, if it was obviously 'cause I'm black and that was a white man, like a regular purebred white man, I don't know that. Well, first of all, I never even fucked a white man, so
me either.
There's that, and anyway, I won't go too far on that one. But so that would be one thing. But I don't know. But I'll play with a little light skinned nigga or something. Like I don't mind. Like I'll do that. That'd be fine. I mean, sometimes I'm wrong. Call them oppressors anyway if they're mixed. But I don't mean it in a bad way.
I don't know how many other ways there are to call
It depends on the person. The
person was very sarcastic and was an asshole as well. So y'all, again, you met your match.
By as well, but
as well as in you as well. I said what I said. But was an asshole as well.
Yeah,
so that was cool. But for another, you would have to have that understanding.
Right. Yeah.
But
okay. So that was that. So
have you dealt with anybody who's had any type of fetishes or spoke of any type of fetish that? Me neither.
Not yet. It's been boring in that regard, I guess. But maybe I should consider myself lucky that nobody wanted to me to fuck them with a stuffed animal costume or with a, I don't know. I don't know. But no, I have not.
Yeah, no, I've never dealt with anybody that had a fetish.
But and I wouldn't even.
And I don't have any.
I don't know about any. I don't have any fetishes.
I don't have any.
I have a lot of fantasies though. A lot. I have a bucket list. I've told you all about this before. I just really believe that the sky is the limit. And then like, is it though? Because we've already been to like, the moon and shit. So there really is no limit. Like,
are you on your Beyonce? You gonna see God? You gonna see the stars?
Because period, like that shit. Because I again, just why limit myself? Now, do I want to go to the emergency room with something stuck up my ass, or like, my body's stuck in a certain position and I got to get in the ambulance all contorted like a pretzel or what have you, and have to explain this or you got to go because I broke your dick, like, because we was doing too much acrobatics and we trying to do Cirque du Soleil, Dick Soleil. Ooh, that sounds fun. Anyway, no, but at the same time, do I want to just have regular sex all the time? And like, also no. So I am willing to try things. Like I heard this dude say on People's Court or whatever. He said she'd try sexual judge. She'd try anything sexual. Okay. I found that to be interesting because anything is hard to say, but I'm also a never say never. So
I was gonna say you just have to hit me with it and see where I'm at with it. I can't be like, I'll just do it.
But to be honest,
run it past me. Let me see.
If I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, I'm the one that will be doing the suggesting. Like I'm not saying it's impossible for somebody to be like, would you try, you want to do this, and them to be like, oh, I'm taken aback by that.
No, I mean, because you just have your list, so you're gonna be trying to run down your list, so you're gonna try and
So I guess that's not really a fair question to ask me because I'm the one that's gonna be doing the asking about. This is true. You want to try this? You want to try that?
Let me tie you up.
Correct.
Let me hang you from that chandelier.
Correct. No, babe. It's totally safe.
I promise. It's totally safe. I promise the ropes are. I promise it's good. I promise you.
It was installed professionally. I didn't put this up by myself.
Fine.
Let's go.
You're not gonna fall. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
So that's that one. But no, I haven't had the pleasure of having to, or not having to, getting to experience people's fantasies and fetishes.
Well, you may not. Do you have any fantasies? You experienced somebody's fantasy. Maybe they didn't tell you like that was their fantasy.
I didn't have the pleasure.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it be you?
Because I don't know. If I don't know, then
so you want them to be like, this was my fantasy afterwards, or just be like, oh my God, that was my fantasy when I tied you up on the balcony and had you.
First of all, because I am who I am, I better not, a regular sex with me better not be your fantasy, because you need to step your game up, because I am capable of a lot of things. So that's offensive if you've had your fantasy fulfilled unbeknownst to me, because I like to perform. I'm a performer at heart, on the stage, on the bed, wherever. Well, I am. And I like attention, like good attention, but I like attention and I like to please. So don't take that away from me. How rude. Yeah, I know it's not about me. I'll be saying that
because it was
us,
not your fantasy. That was their fantasy.
Yeah, that's true. That will take over your fantasy.
That was not your
That's
fantasy.
true.
It was their fantasy.
I can kind of see like why maybe you would just stick to how you feel about it and that's your fantasy. But still, like, let me in on that. Like, let me see.
Let you in on the secret.
Let me see some. Yeah, let me see. But I can see how I could totally like fuck your fantasy up, because I like try to take over your fantasy and like,
bitch, that's not what I had in mind.
Flipped all upside down. Was this it? Is this it?
No, it was actually the way I had your ass the first time.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see. But at the same time, I am, like I said, I am going to
overthrow and overrule.
Yeah, I done did some other stuff, somebody else's fantasy. But at the same time, though, I just mean,
can I have my shit?
Can we be like open and honest? And I will perform to my due diligence, but you know, I'll do your fantasy. I'll act that out for you and all that jazz. But I could see how I could get a little carried away with your fantasy if you tell me. But hear me out. I'm still gonna do what you want me to do. Like, we're gonna do your fantasy.
We just
gonna take it to another level.
She gonna put dubs on it. So if you just had a little.
Yeah,
because she is extra as fuck. So she's putting extras all on top of your little fantasy.
It's gonna be enjoyable. Like, I wouldn't do, if we're getting to the point where we're acting out on fantasies. We know, we trust each other. We open, we transparent. We got it. So
he should be okay with you taking over his fantasies. What you saying?
No, I'm saying like it's gonna be understood. Like, we got it. Like, you're going to tell me we're going to do that, and then we're going to take your fantasy and, like, up it. You know, let's step it up a notch. If it goes well. Like, if it wasn't what you... Because let's be honest. Like, everything that's a fantasy or that you want isn't... Like, when you get it, it'd be like, oh, that's not what I thought.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So, your fantasy, like, for some people, it's a threesome or whatever. That doesn't... Depending on who you done chose to partake... That could fuck everything up, and you never want to have a threesome again because your girl at the time was too jealous, or the other girl got possessive, or the man, whatever. It's that's one of them things that you gotta have to write. That's like baking. You can't fuck them instructions up. Like, you gotta keep the measurements legit.
They gotta be accurate,
because you will fuck up that recipe for a disaster.
The whole pie fucked up.
Correct.
So shit away.
Those something like that, and the same with all the other positions too. A nigga with a big dick can do certain positions that a little dick ain't gonna reach, because from the back, doggy style, like a little, I'm not trying to be funny, but you don't especially if she got a big ass, like if she's stacked in the back, you're not gonna fully reach it. That's not gonna be favorable for you. We got to do the positions that know what I'm saying are suited to us.
That when they have a small, they got to do them small quick pumps as opposed to being able to go the long. So this is different.
It's just you gotta know what you capable of and what you working with, and so
and know your strength. Please don't tell me that you about to pick. Don't do it. Tell me you about to pick me up and drop. Don't. No, it's fine to know your strengths and weaknesses. We have to know our strengths and weaknesses in everything we do in life, right? You have to know your strengths and weaknesses, and if you're really connected again and you are comfortable with each other, and there's no judgment on your weaknesses.
Because I know what your dick is like. I know if it's big or if it's little.
So
because that's the same thing with big dicks. You can't do any position with that.
That you cannot do just because you think I may want you to do that. Like, that's not the case. Clearly, if I'm still messing with you, we have that respect, understanding, we care.
Yeah,
we're comfortable. I don't expect you to do no more than what you could do. You ain't got to try and impress me about nothing.
Right. Well, and like I said, don't get it twisted. Like, big dicks can't do every position either, because them shits hurt. So you can't just be throwing and flipping and dipping and thrusting all over the place, pounding and shit. Like, this ain't attached, and like it need, I got organs and things. Like, so everything ain't for everybody. Like, a lot of the smaller dick people, men's and stuff out there, y'all get a lot of flack, but there's a lot of things that y'all can do that a big dick can never do. And sometimes that's things with your mouth, things with your hands, and things with other positions. Because, listen, it's about...
know your strengths and weaknesses.
Correct. Like, I have heard countless stories about women who have had sex with big dicks, and is uncomfortable. It
Well, 'cause
hurts.
a big
and
dick
it's,
doesn't automatically mean that
and it don't. It's not
sex.
good.
It doesn't mean you know what
Correct.
you're doing because
Like
it's
just because you
big.
have a big
It's not the
dick does not
case.
mean you're fucking the shit out of somebody.
Misconception.
So
Misconception.
exactly. You just again we've said it before. We're gonna say it again. You just gotta know what you're working with. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses. You can work on your weaknesses, especially if you get the right partner that wants you to be the best you that you can be. Yes, boo.
I want you to
gonna
thrive
master
and
this.
succeed.
Absolutely.
I have
like,
faith in you
we
and your
gonna get
abilities.
This. We gonna get this. You can do it. Absolutely.
Teamwork makes the fucking dream work.
Literally the fucking dream work. That's what we're talking about, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's that on that. Fantasies, positions. What you thinking? What's your take on that?
Well, I can't say that I have a favorite position. I can't say that I have a position that I don't really like necessarily. So I know last episode you said yours was riding just because of the Virgo and you feel like you haven't mastered it quite the way you want to master it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm trying to think back. I don't think that there's been anything that I've just been like, oh, I don't like that.
Okay, what about what's your favorite?
I don't have a. I don't.
You
think
don't
I
really
have
a favorite either.
Favorite per se, no. Not a favorite.
Do you want one?
I like lots of things. I don't think I have a favorite. Do I want a favorite?
Mm-hmm. Do you have a go-to?
I like it from the back.
Yeah,
a lot.
That's my shit.
I like it from the back.
That is honestly my shit. I like that.
I like it
to the top. I like
it from the back
that's
a
my
lot.
favorite.
Yeah.
I said that's my favorite. That's like
top
up there. Yeah, I like it.
And you know what? Honestly, I like missionary can be cool.
Oh
too.
My gosh,
missionary
we got to talk about missionary.
Can be really
missionary is one of my favorite positions.
Missionary can be very, very.
Missionary is one of my favorites.
It's with missionary for me. It heightens the intimacy, which for me heightens
great. Missionary feels great. I don't know why people don't be fucking with missionary.
All my senses and feelings because you have that you're face to face. It's the eye contact. You're literally like really. That's when you're really like being able to caress the person that's whoever's on top is really able to be caressed and rubbed.
Yeah, missionary is very intimate.
And
very
you
intimate.
can
I'm surprised I even like it.
You move your legs in different ways. You know, there's
Absolutely.
different ways in moving your legs. It doesn't just have to be like flat laying on top of each other. There's different ways to be in a missionary position and it be different.
And missionary
is
good.
So probably those two I like the most. Though.
Mine
I
too.
probably
Me
like
too.
those two the most.
Weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's interesting.
Like those two the most.
Yeah, those are.
But if I really would, if you're really feeling well, for me, not you, but for me, if I'm really feeling like that. Not even necessarily romantic, but it's just really lovey. Just one of those moments. I definitely would go
not for me. But like you said,
that's why I said. But yeah, I would definitely go for.
But I love missionary though, because I've touched. Like I said, it's all my senses. So I'm touching, I'm looking, I'm doing all the things, and obviously it's
all that they lay their head in the crook of your neck, and the kid,
it's just like
it's perfect. You can't beat it to me.
It's a great.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
Yeah, I can go for some missionary.
I think
I can go for some of that.
I think that.
Can I have some of that, please? Where's the waiter?
Excuse me. I would like a cup of water and
a couple of orders of missionary.
Yeah. So
no fantasies. Like you don't.
Do I
have
have
fantasies?
a fantasy? What's your fantasy? I don't know, a fantasy, because I don't think it's a fantasy. I just want to be able to do it more places. It's not really a fantasy.
But like, do you have certain places that you want to do it?
I want to be on somebody's beach. I want to be on somebody's balcony, overlooking all types of shit.
Absolutely.
I would like to be a part of the Mile High Club.
Yep, me too.
I would. Where else would I like to do it? There's different places. I can't say a fantasy because I feel like a fantasy is one of those things where you just feel like, I mean, it could always happen, but it's just one of those things that just seems to me like it would be just so like far-fetched sometimes.
So what you're saying is what you want to happen is going to happen.
Yeah. As soon as I get me as soon as I get a bae.
As
soon as I get me somebody who's gonna love me and I love them. We're gonna be on somebody's balcony.
Yeah. Let's
and it's crazy
we're not on the same balcony.
Then it's just gonna be the same fucking balcony. Because
scoot over, bitch.
Can you go to that end? Can you please go down to that end? Can you please walk down further?
Oh shit.
But no, because it's just like, and as many like trips as we used to, like, me and my ex used to go on balconies. I'm surprised I didn't ever really like.
Me too, because you said you guys fucked in public and stuff, and
Yeah,
which is,
but it was
not on my my bucket list. Is the reason that I wouldn't call mine a fantasy either, really, because my shit's just it's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's my bucket list because I discussed before, I limited myself in such a way that it prohibited me from doing certain things or having certain sexual experiences. And because I limited myself in sexual partners and activity, that is what you get. Like, yeah, I could have, fucked with the one person 17 ways from Sunday or whatever, but that didn't happen. So, and each situation played out the way that it played out, which was to an end, which means there is no more fucking. So you gotta start all over.
Start again from scratch.
So yeah, my bucket list is extensive, but it's not crazy, but it's extensive. It's just because like I said, I don't want to not have experienced certain things, and there's certain freedom that comes with certain sexual experiences, like when you let loose and let go of your inhibitions, and then also just the fear of getting caught and the thrill, and
you don't ever want to lose
just
the
all
spark.
the things.
You don't ever want it to get boring or get again, you don't ever want it to feel like it's a chore or like, oh, it's Tuesday with sex day. Like, no, like, you know how some people it gets like stale, or it gets to the point where they're literally like penciling each other in, or like I just don't ever want that to be the experience. I would be devastated if my person said they were bored with me.
I would literally be.
It would devastate me if you tell me you were bored. Like, oh
sad.
My God, that would really best friend. So as long as you guys are both comfortable with it, there's nothing wrong with experimenting, trying different things, doing different things in different places. Yeah. As long as everybody's comfortable and on board and you ain't gonna get arrested, I mean, hey, why not?
Right.
Why not?
This is random, but I don't think we've ever been sexually active at the same time.
We have not.
That's crazy.
We have not. You know what? Now we have.
We've never both been getting fucked at this.
We have been best friends for over like
we need to 10, 12.
We have been best friends for years and have never.
We need to step it up, nigga. We've never been able to have both of us having sex.
One is always on a dry spell while the other one is getting it popping, and then it like switches out.
So we're both on a dry spell, which is right now.
Yes, and we've both been on it before.
Yep. Together.
But yep.
That's crazy.
Now we've been dry together, but we
we've been dry together, but we ain't never been wet together. Ain't that something? Been dry together, ain't never been wet
now
together.
That you said it, that's crazy. We have never. Fuck.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Well, new goal.
Right. Dick at the same time.
Yes. Let's go.
What the hell?
Let's go.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
damn.
I don't know why. I know. Just
because now I'm really thinking about it like, dang. That's crazy.
It is indeed.
Anybody else out there like that? You guys, your friend, anybody else has a really close friend and you notice y'all ain't both being fucked around the same time, or y'all, or you have
it's
been?
It's probably more difficult for us because we go so long without sex that people are still having sex. We just ain't having sex, and then true. But because we both go so long without sex, it hasn't landed that we're both. What the fuck, universe?
That is true.
Like, we've never been on the same, like,
all right,
well, yes,
we're going to need y'all to send it around the same time so that we could both be like, because even like in my books I read stuff, they be friends, dating friends, or they date brothers, and then they be like, ooh, girl, because you got the walk. Well, bitch, you got the same walk I got. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we have the same walk, but it's not the dick walk.
It's not.
That's not the walk.
It's the dry one.
It's the dry one. It don't hit the same.
No, because we have been, I don't know if it's been the same amount of time, but it's been a good minute that we've both. Yeah, because I think it was like 4 years for both of us.
Yeah, we were both at 4.
We're at 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah. Guys, what are your thoughts on that?
SOS.
Guys,
I just know.
Like, what are your thoughts on that? You guys, women, men too. Have you guys had dry spells? And what is the reason for your dry spell? Just nobody there. The options weren't who you wanted to fuck on. Are you trying celibacy? Like, what are the different reasons for your dry spells? Like right now, my dry spell.
Above.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah. And then what's your longest? Yeah, we've done 4 years.
Yep, 4 years.
Yeah, it's been
Well, 4+ really, a little over 4 years, but
wild.
that is. And the thing is, as much as I love sex, like I could have it all day. I could overdose
When
in
it's
it.
readily
Like I
available.
could absolutely. But I can be
Go
fine without it.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and people are like, well, how?
But I think you can go without it when you don't have an option. When you really don't have
Right.
an option, you're good. But if you have options, no, your ass be planning to
That's
take
true.
them down. So
That is not what I do, guys.
You do. She does. So I think
true.
right now it's just because you don't have an option, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
I mean, an option that's here
Yeah.
readily,
Yeah.
because you have. There's always options. It's just, are they,
No.
what you want and in your area and blah 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 blah. But yeah,
Well, is it wrong for me to
probably. But go ahead.
let's? Okay, so let's say the next person that I have sex with.
Okay.
I'm not saving myself from marriage or nothing, y'all. So, but I am abstinent right now. So,
Okay.
I'm not getting none. Haven't gotten none in a while.
Yes.
Sights aren't set on anyone or anything like that. So let's say the next person. Okay, now this got to be hypothetical because I already had said before that I wanted to try a non-physical relationship
You
the
did
next
say
time.
that.
So hypothetically speaking,
okay.
I get with somebody and we have the sex and I give it some time, like, just to get comfortable and all those things. What if they don't want to do all the things that I want to do? Can we break up?
Oh, I think you would break up with him.
Yeah, I would. I'm saying, is that wrong?
Oh, I thought you were saying,
Is that wrong? Because we wouldn't be
How
really
much
together.
do you like?
But
Because you wouldn't really be with.
I'm not
when
gonna
she
like you
says
that much
with,
if you don't want to do
she
what I
doesn't
want to
mean
do.
with.
That came out wrong, but I said what I said.
When she says with, she doesn't mean with. So how? I mean, well, you like at
Did
this
you hear what I
point you
said?
like them, and I heard you, but I'm not listening to you. At this point, you like them enough to bust out your list, right? So that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, so
No,
there's
everybody's
that.
getting. I'm not having restrictive sex going forward. Period. Is what I guess I should have just said that.
Well,
Is that.
yeah, say that.
If I just say it like that first
Yeah.
before we even do it, so you
Yeah.
already know. Like, if you don't want to do this, we're not gonna be having sex. But that seems
Yeah.
like a recipe for disaster.
That seems like you. So
Touche. But I'm just saying because I know that you have to like take the time and get comfortable, but I don't want to waste my precious sex
because what if the
years.
person just isn't ready yet? Like,
Correct.
what if
they never get ready?
But what if
I don't
they
want to
do?
wait for you to get ready.
But what if they do and then you done broke up with them? Like, what if they just need maybe I want
If
to
you knew
start off
better,
on
then
the,
you should do better.
Maybe I want to start off on the smaller things. Let's start on the. Well, I don't even think you got nothing small on your list.
No.
Maybe they want to start off with the least. Whatever the fuck is on your list. Like, maybe they don't want to just go balls to the wall. So
okay, but
you
okay,
gonna
so
break
like,
up
what if
with
it
them?
was one thing? Okay, so let me give case in point.
Go ahead.
When I presented my because I'm not really shy about things that I want to do. So when I presented it the last time, remember I told you off rip, he was like, no, because I
Yes.
been there, done that. Like
Yes.
I'm and it wasn't like I said, can we? He said no. It was just like me just having a conversation. And he was like, no, I'm not really into that no more. Like I lived a life
did
in
that,
college
yep.
and whatever. Like, and that's understandable because a lot of people have already experienced the things that I haven't, and that's why it's an
Right.
issue for me. It's an issue is that this is what people were doing in their younger years when they're in their
Right.
single years, and I've been single, but I've never been
You were-
single fucking,
right,
single
yeah.
and mingling
Yes.
like that. So a lot of the things that I want to do is people are past that. So partly I'll have to come across someone who is never past
Because you were okay
certain
getting
sexual
past. You were
experiences.
okay getting past that with him, and it was.
And that's what I was
going
gonna say.
So
but there was
what
because
that
there was
difference?
other things that it wasn't like I have a million things that I could do. So
Right.
one no isn't gonna stop the
Stop.
show.
Mhm.
Like one monkey don't stop no show.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like I want mine. Like I deserve to have the things that I want
That
because
I
I'm
wanna have,
very much
yes.
willing to give you what you want. So,
Compromise,
I
meet
want
me in
to
the
have
middle.
the.
Yeah.
I just want it to be at least an open discussion type of thing. But
Right.
at the same time, if there's something like I could understand somebody being like, no, I'm just really not comfortable with adding partners like threesomes or like sex parties. That's understandable. I wouldn't break up with you because you don't want to go to a sex party or be
Right.
a swinger.
Yeah.
Unless I was at a point in my life where that was the last thing like I'm trying to do and you're holding me back from it. That could be an issue, But like other things, I mean, just like fucking in a public place. Some people don't want to break the rule. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people don't want to get caught and be on the sex offender list because obviously that's what's going to happen. Like,
if you get caught,
you know what I'm saying? Like, certain indecent exposure. Like, some people don't want charges, and some people are working in positions where they can't even do something like that. Like,
some people don't want to they don't want to risk having an accident because, you know, sometimes you be driving and and they don't want to risk it.
So I just mean like something like that is like, okay, it's not really a good reason to break up, but I don't want to be with you forever and then we never
at least try it one time.
Public place, because I feel like I done settled and I didn't truly get my fulfillment and joy out of sex. And the thing about it is we could do it and it could be terrible and I'm gonna move on. Like, it's fine, we tried the thing, but don't like,
for you just want to try it. At least let me try it. Let me
try to
let
see
me
if
stick my toe in the water a little bit. No, I mean,
like I said, if it's not the crazy stuff, but that is, for some people that is crazy, because why would you ever want to?
Everybody's level is different. But so for some, what it seems mundane,
I just feel more comfortable just to say it off rip. That way we don't even have to have a thing if you're not going to be willing to do some things.
Sample some shit. I mean, well, one thing about you, for, you know, all intents purposes, you're pretty much open. You're pretty open and honest when you're talking to somebody, when you're dealing with someone. So it's never like anything under false pretenses. It's absolutely what you see is what you get.
Absolutely.
And I don't get how they still be wanting you, but
what
I will say,
what the hell does that mean?
But we've had this conversation before.
I don't know what she means by that. I am very lovable and
you know what I'm gonna say. She's.
I am. I'm adorable.
She's very lovable. She is lovable. I mean, I love her. I mean, she has a good heart. She's a sweet person. She does not hold grudges. She is one of the best people, literally one of the most genuine and one of the best people I know. That's why she's my best friend. However, on the flip side of that, I am not a nigga. So the way I am not a nigga. So the way our relationship works, I don't receive the treatment that these niggas receive.
I don't be treating them those type of way.
I, of course, have all the good things to say about her because, I mean, she's my best friend and I have nothing but good things. But again, I'm not a nigga. So, with that being said, the way niggas get treated versus the way her friends and everybody else gets treated.
Guys, don't be scared.
Guys, I'm gonna just tell you like this. I tell her this. We've had this conversation plenty of fucking times. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand, because she is an asshole, and it's like they keep coming back. It's maybe when I grow up I should learn some things, because she be talking to these niggas like, and they just be right on ticking with it. Like, I don't know if it's that man thing where I can convert you, I can make you change your ways. I don't know if it's they think it's mysterious. They think she's playing hard to get, because she's not.
I'm not. I be trying to tell you I'm not.
So that's what I mean when I say, nonetheless.
They just here for they're here for a good time, not a long time.
But
they be trying to be here for a long time.
They be trying to be for a long time, in spite of her telling them,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Like, dude, nigga.
I just think people don't know how to accept
one day
that.
I was so convinced with one of her situationships that I was gonna find her ass on the wall at Walmart.
She actually said that
I did
twice or a couple times, but
because missing. And again, it's not I said all of that, and what my point was that she's very open and honest. So it's not like you're gonna be deceived or get something, or she's gonna go into it and you're gonna be thinking it's one thing when it's not, because it's absolutely not the case at all with her. So yeah, I did think I thought my best friend was gonna be missing one time. I thought she was gonna be on the. Thought she was gonna be on the wall at Walmart for the missing people, because it's like. She was not playing games. I'm telling you what it is, and you're just convincing yourself for whatever reason that it's something different than what I'm telling you. And this person was adamant that it was totally different than literally what she was telling them to their face. So I just knew eventually she would say, in that situation,
words to the wise, don't fight me on this, y'all. Like,
no,
just
literally
what I
say
say
is what
like,
you
that's
get.
what I'm for real. Like, I'm being for real.
She's not trying to make you chase her. She's not trying to play hard to get. She's not doing none of that.
And honestly, one of my character flaws is I don't I don't like to be chased because I like to do the chasing, which is not
That's the
ladylike,
other
but
thing.
don't chase me.
Yeah,
It's not gonna end out.
Your best
It's not gonna work
bet.
out for you.
Word of advice. Word of advice.
She already told y'all this before. If you listen,
I said it before, and I says it again. The best thing you could do if you want some of Ray's attention and some time, the best thing you do is ignore her. When you ignore her and be like, no, I don't want it. Oh, you're going to get the best of her. You are going to get the best.
that's true.
The best Ray that Ray can be.
Absolutely.
If you just be like,
some of my best work.
if you just be like,
some of my best work.
You've also probably heard me say she has a nigga mind. That's the nigga mind, because she really believes. Like, she don't want you to believe you can convert her or change her mind. But please believe she thinks that she about to change yours. And she is going to enjoy every minute of trying to change and corrupt your
I will.
mind.
I honestly get like
thrill,
it
a
turns
whole
me on.
thrill.
Yeah, I get
Whole
a thrill out of it.
Thrill.
I'm pretty sure I'm not like crazy, but like it's very enjoyable. And
She's
the
crazy.
thing is, the crazy thing about it, I don't think it's crazy, but the crazy thing about it is that even when it's not going my way, I'm still like on a high, because I'm complaining. Like, I'll be sending her fucking books and chapters, but like I'm still in the game. Like this, okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it's a game, but like
It's a game for her. And I be like, what you gonna do? Like, just leave him alone. What you gonna do, girl? No, because that was just he just said that because okay.
And the thing is,
okay,
y'all, I'm not like playing games. Like, in my mind, it's a game. Like, it's not that big. First of all, I'm very like lighthearted when it comes to, like, nothing's too fucking serious to me anyway.
Right.
Like, I'm just a goofy person, and it is what it is. So nothing's ever that serious. And then she'll tell you like it'll be a big fucking deal, and I'm just dramatic, and I'll just be like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. I'm never gonna love again, type of thing. And I blink 3 times, and then I'd be like, I never said that. Like, what you talking about? Like, that wasn't. No, I feel like this.
literally, literally verbatim conversation.
All she does is roll her eyes. Like, I'll say something, and she rolls her eyes. Like, why are you not taking me serious? Like, you're not.
And that's her first word.
Like, but I'm serious, and she'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll be saying something different tomorrow, or sometimes it'd be same day, or like same hour. Like, guys, it sounds like a problem, but it's not. I got it
is a
under
problem.
control. But
it's a problem. It's a problem that you can have light switch emotions. Literally,
it's not that. It's like, I feel it when I feel it, but then I'm just in the moment, in the vibe person, and the vibe just sometimes they stick. Like, I have had times where,
kudos to the ones that stuck.
yes, I have had time, but it's just and there's not like no, like, because people always be like, well, you just be playing games, and no, like, sometimes I really be trying, like, sometimes I really try to like y'all. Like,
the only reason I can honestly say she's not playing games is because, again, for me, in my mind, and this ain't to defend Ray or anything, because we go back and forth about it all the time. But for me, in my head, the one reason I can say that I do not feel she's playing games is because she's so upfront and honest. I feel like a person who's playing games is selling you hopes and dreams. They're listening to what you want, and they're paying attention to what you want and how you want to be treated, and then that's what they're giving you. They have no intentions of being their authentic self and really trying to get to know you, or even if they're not trying to get to know you, really trying to fuck on you. Whatever the case may be, they're not being authentic and genuine in what their representation is of themselves and the situation. So that's what I feel when I see playing games. And she's the complete opposite. Sometimes I'd be like, I can't believe they're still talking to you. You said that. Like, you said that shit?
For real. Like,
you said
she says that a lot.
Don't
and I'd be like,
that.
yeah. And I don't see the problem.
Don't say that. Like, so she's authentic and genuine with, I may like you for a little bit. I may not. I just kind of want to fuck. What are your thoughts and comments? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very authentic and genuine. So if you still choose to enter at your own risk,
literally,
that's on you. Like, you can't blame her because you got in your head that it was going to change the game and it was going to be something different. That it's not. So that's why she doesn't play games. I can say, but then again, I'm not pursuing her. Maybe for the person pursuing her, it may feel like, bitch, you been playing me this whole time. Even though you told me you been playing me. I don't know.
And you just gotta listen. And while we went on a 15-minute detour from the conversation,
but
that happens with us because we talk and we
does
give
happen.
y'all some good shit. But
does happen.
enough about me for now. I'm sure it will resurface because such is life, and I always got some shit. Like I can't tell y'all about some recent shit, but she also had that experience about. No, don't say that. Well, why would you say that's not what you should say? Or why are you laughing? And was guys,
we should
listen,
maybe we could we'll talk
that.
about it, but maybe we could do like some type of story time or give you guys a bonus something, whether it be
I
a
might
live
need to
or a
get
video.
I might need to get some things signed, some waivers signed.
She definitely needs to get waivers.
I
mean, because I don't think we'll say people's names, but you'll know the situation.
Yeah,
you'll know the situation is
you,
and anybody outside of it. I don't know how many people know of that situation, but I mean, I'm the one talking to her about it, so of course I know. But some people don't even want their situations to be referenced, so it's it's a respect thing.
And again, because I'm lighthearted and I laugh all the time, and I'm just so unserious. Like
very unserious.
I am. I'm just unserious. And to her point, sometimes I do be like, I know why y'all like me, but I don't know why y'all like me still, because I am cool. Like I think I'm a cool person.
She's cool.
And like I'm nice and
Good
stuff
vibe.
like that. So I like, of course, like that's what you like.
Smart,
but like
have intellectual conversations with you. Beautiful person on the inside and out.
Intentionally
all that good
end
shit.
up hurting people's feelings or something. I don't know what be happening.
All that good shit, but
yeah, like I get why you like.
Oh, and a big butt, but
no, I used to have a big butt. I lost weight, guys.
With that aside. Like I can say why people like her in those regards. Beautiful soul, fun, will have you laughing, all of that good shit.
Yeah, we'll have a good time.
When you flip that at the other end of the spectrum,
and now you talking about now we got back to the sex. Thank you.
I don't know why. I don't know why you like her, because she will hurt your little soul. She'll have your little feelings hurt. Absolutely.
That's only because you ain't listening to yourself. Honestly, I'm just here to teach y'all lessons, because I'm telling you, like your mom said, don't touch the stove. It's hot. Why you touch it? Like, I'm just saying, I ain't your mama, but like, men.
Like, it is a man thing to think that you are going to change. You're going to be that one that changes the game. You are going to change a person's perspective. You're going to change their thought. You're going to change. Men have that bad, and women do too.
Yeah, women do too.
Rae. But men really have it bad where they think they're about to do something totally different. It's
absolutely.
Just like blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they get themselves fucked up. She don't got you fucked up. You got yourself fucked up, because you chose to still, while she's looking you in your face, telling you what it is and isn't, you still chose to think something different.
They tend to have to relinquish themselves of like they gotta eventually walk away. But I mean, I guess I can be a little bit of an asshole, because I'm like, you should walk away, but if you do what you want to do, like I'm gonna tell you what you should do, but like if you don't do it, that's on you. If you try to present me with dick, like to fuck. So we've already fucked. I'm going to take it. Now that's probably not in your best interest, and I can try to tell you that it's not in your best interest if you're telling me one thing
it's not gonna be
and how you feel. Interest. That's literally happened a time or two, and it's like whatever. Now, but guys, hear me out, because this is not every situation that I have been in of my sexual encounters. Just a couple, and I don't have that many, but a couple of the ones that I have had some unfavorable results for some of the participants. Unfavorable results
if we did a case
some of the
study,
participants.
it would be.
But overall, I'm pretty sure my rates would still be good. With the Better Business Bureau, I'm pretty sure I still get like my 5-star rust or whatever. Maybe not 5.
You ain't getting 5.
But
you got 4
it depends on what
you probably have 4 points. If they just went off,
depends on what they go on. I don't know what the categories would be, but I don't know. But usually I get people tell me like, like hindsight, 2020. So I tend to get compliments. Now I've ruffled some feathers. I'm not gonna lie, because my mouth is reckless. Like I do talk to people crazy sometimes, but don't just don't step to me. Just don't step to me if you ain't about that life. Like don't come to me with no bullshit. One, because I'm gonna call you out on it. And yes, facts. I do have an issue of laying all your shit bare. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you 17 times. And you might say, well, here you go. No, you clearly didn't hear me the first fucking time. So now I'm going to tell you again about yourself because you acting one way towards me. Like, nigga, no, you're the one.
You're the problem.
You said AB and Virgo got the receipts. You said this, that, and the third. Now you want to sit over here. You know what I'm saying? So just don't come with the shit because I'm going to come with the shit harder. Period.
How many times that this bitch has pulled out a whole PowerPoint presentation to prove her point and let you know a thing or two about yourself. I'm talking about a whole PowerPoint presentation, bullet points and all.
Period.
To let you know. So just think, guys. Think long and hard.
Think about it.
Just think, guys. Just talk to yourself and say, self, is this what we really want to do? Just to say we did it? Do we want to risk? Do we?
She's making it sound like a whole fucking movie. Like it's not that deep, y'all.
But is it not facts?
Is it
not facts? I don't give a fuck what it sounds. Is it not facts?
It's not that deep. Guys.
You see, she didn't say it's not facts. These are facts that I'm presenting. These are facts.
Like I said, there have been unfavorable results for certain participants. I, on the other hand, now this is not to say that I've never gotten like my feelings hurt by some of these same people and stuff like that. Like I've gotten my fair share of dealings with them, but ultimately I prevail.
I am the victor.
And it's like I said, it's not that type of a game. But what I mean is that what happened. Like I might be up in arms about it. I might be up in arms about it for months. Hell, I might move on and then have a thought and come back to it and go back into, why they did this and that and the third.
We'll do it.
But generally speaking, it don't matter to me. I'm over it. Like, that's one thing I can say. I don't know how we got here on this conversation. I don't know how we got here because this is not fantasies, fetishes, or sex positions. But
I don't know.
But yeah. That's that. Shit. I guess we should probably wrap that up then, since we're not talking about what we're supposed to be talking about.
Probably wrap it up because we did talk about.
We did, but now y'all got to know me way too well, and she's got a big smile on her face. You should tell all my secrets.
Cause it just.
Now I'm gonna fuck around. Somebody gonna know the whole game, and they gonna try to make me fall in love.
It's not gonna work.
Be careful what you wish for.
It's not gonna work.
It might. They might be taking notes. Like somebody out there got the blueprint. They got it. They gonna be like, oh.
No matter how much of a blueprint they think they have with you, you literally flip like a light switch. Like the way you walk in the house and cut the light on, and then be like, oh no, I don't need that light, and cut it right back off. That is her. So you could think you have a blueprint.
I like to walk in the dark. But I like to do a lot of things in the dark.
You can think, listening to us, that you have all the answers and trust and believe. And you still ain't prepared for the fucking test. Trust me on that.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say more. There's more, but I'm not. I'll just keep it to myself.
I'm telling y'all, maybe we'll give you guys a bonus episode, or maybe we'll do a live.
That was a bonus, because what the fuck? They wasn't supposed to know all that.
Well,
now you do. But now you guys will understand me more. Like when I say certain things, or like now you'll have a better understanding.
They have a better grasp where it's coming from.
Yeah, like I said, y'all be finding out so much. I mean, I usually learn something about myself every episode or every couple episodes. I didn't learn nothing today. True. Well, I did. I learned. I ain't fucking with y'all even more. Cause now y'all gonna be trying to play a nigga. Like now y'all gonna be thinking y'all got one up on me.
Nobody gonna be trying to play you. You gonna get the same niggas who feel like they gonna convert you and change the game, and be that one nigga that say they changed Rae, and she gonna be sitting here doing the same shit she always do. Cause girl, let me tell you, and it's gonna be the same shit.
People can change. She's not a firm believer in people can change. She'll say like, oh yeah, people can change, but she don't really believe that people can change because she just stared through my soul. Like she wanted to say people, but not you. Like not you, bitch. Yeah, people can change. I know exactly what she wanted to say. People can change, but not you. I can too if I wanna. The key is if you want to change, you can change. But ain't nobody about to change me though.
Let's see.
Unless
I don't have to say anything.
No, you don't. You don't
don't have to say anything.
We have said though because you've said this before, even before the situation, like the previous situation. What? She just cannot wait till I like firmly meet that match. She just can't wait for somebody to put me in my place.
I can't.
And like sit me down in my little chair.
I can't.
Have a timeout.
I cannot wait.
I would be remiss if I didn't say that I too cannot wait, because again, I like a challenge.
I thought we had it with the last
adventure.
Situation. We had it. We were close, but no cigar. Almost does not count.
He was working at it though. He was.
I cannot wait.
It takes a special person. It's gonna take a very special person.
The day it happens, we are having a whole party. It's gonna be a whole big shindig.
We?
Yes.
I probably will partake. I do like parties.
It'll be a whole party because y'all don't understand. You guys just don't understand. And if she sits here with this innocent look on her face, what is the problem? But yeah, I can't wait. I say it all the time.
Well, y'all know one thing that's going to come out of that is some good sex.
It has to.
It will be some good sex. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's going to be some good sex. Mm-hmm. That is one thing that I am looking forward to. Like if I ever get into a relationship and like if I meet said match, whatever. That is one thing. Consistent sex.
Yeah.
One thing that I have missed, that when I say I have limited myself, I have not been able to sustain a sexual relationship longer than a couple of months. Mm-hmm. And then I'm back to being
your last one was
abstaining
almost a year, no? Was that almost a year?
Nope.
It didn't make it wasn't almost a year?
Mm-mm. Nope. It was like 6 months. Yeah. So it's just, I mean, obviously I'm part of the problem, but it's also they're part of the problem. Like the people that I'm not selecting. The people that are the participants,
mm-hmm. Oh my God.
We are both the problem.
Right.
Because either they want more and I don't, or I'm not marching to the beat of their drum. Like whatever it is, it's just never been in sync enough for that to be consistent in my life.
So we're looking for longevity.
So I'm looking for, longevity. I'm looking for longevity. And I mean, it's not a dating ad or whatever, but I would prefer that you don't like give long dick to everyone. I would prefer some sort of like, we just go, I like safety. I like cleanliness.
At least a committed situation.
So, but I don't need to be your girlfriend. Like we don't need to be
not
family
committed
members.
Like that, but
we don't need to do all that. But like if you want a long-term, safe sexual partner to,
Correct.
Release your inhibitions with, maybe get some practice. I'm a very firm believer in practice. Nothing's wrong with practice. I'm all about all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If we fall in love or something like that, like cool, like whatever. But like don't have those expectations type of thing.
Don't go into it.
But be prepared to bend a nigga, flip a nigga, dip a nigga, flip it and reverse it, do all the things, all the things. Like be prepared for that. But just know that it's gonna be like going to the carnival or something. Some rides are slow, some rides are scary, some rides are fast. Adventure. Sometimes it's gonna be some long lines. No, that don't sound right. Never mind. You gotta wait a long time to get your little churro or whatever. Ooh, your funnel cake, your elephant. Okay. We gotta wrap this up, y'all, because I'm getting hungry.
Guys.
I'm so hungry. Like we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
For dick.
Fuck, I'm telling you that like this is what I deal with.
I chose the hungry word instead of the other H word that ends with a Y.
Okay.
Some people wrap it up. I'm hungry.
Yes. Wrap it up.
Okay. We all know where to find us on our socials. TikTok at The Goddess Babes, Twitter at The Goddess Babes, YouTube at The Goddess Babes, Facebook at The Goddess Babes, Instagram at The Goddess Babes Sip and Spill. Email us Rae and Que at thegoddessbabes.com. And whenever you sip, whatever you sip with us, The Goddess Babes.
Mwah. Bye.
Keep it wet.